guys, welcome to another video. The focus for the next few days is going to be the Fiesta, I think, because I want to try and get it a bit more roadworthy. The Escort as such doesn't really need anything. Yeah, I haven't been around for the last few weeks. I've been trying to do as much overtime at work as possible to try and get some new front suspension bits and bobs for the Escort. There's a few drift days by the end of September, beginning of October, so hoping to try book them, so we can have some fun down there. But yeah, so the main focus for the next few, I think this video is going to be over the next few days, and then just put it into one video, otherwise it's a little video, so yeah, just concentrate on that, try and get it a bit more roadworthy. I want to try and get an MOT in the next month or so. Right, I don't know what was last filmed on this, to be honest. I'll just recap the things I've done in the last month or so. Basically, we replaced the brakes, put the brake master cylinder on, and one of them doesn't work properly, so I've got a replacement down there. Also, I spent a bit of time adjusting the fueling and getting the timing right, but my timing gun is sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so I'm going to retry it again tomorrow probably, just check it all runs alright, because it was better. First thought it was just couldn't really idle. Then I got it to rev smoothly when you gently put the accelerator down, but when you fast on the accelerator, it would just cut out kind of thing. So that just needs a bit of time. But yeah, so I think the first step is change this master cylinder, get the brakes working, and that's all. The brakes should be good. I'm going to say it's got two new front calipers on the front. The backs, the original, I suppose. I might have a look at them. I know I've got some rear wheel bearings for the back to go on, because one was really bad, so I might as well do them both while I'm there. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. I got the brake servo off. One of the actual bits that goes into it kind of rounded, so I've cut it off. I thought I'd show this in case anyone wants to kind of know not how to use one of these. It's a brake flaring tool. It's pretty straightforward. If you need to replace the little bit, just basically cut it off, file it flat, and then you got that bit there that goes on. And then this bit, basically all you do is you crimp it round whichever size pipe, and then you basically just use these die bits, and then you crush it down really. So I'll put the camera up and I'll show you basically. Hopefully there's enough light down there. Yeah, these bits here, you actually use the thick edge to work out how far through to put the pipe through. So basically, yeah, you put that like that, put it on there, get this bit, and always remember to put the actual fitting on. I've done that a few times. I would put the crimp on the end and then realise, not actually put the fitting on. So basically, just put it around, turn it like that. Because it's copper, it's pretty weak really. There you go, as much as you can get it. Cool, there you go. But yeah, you see that? Kind of, not really, it's too far away, but yeah, so that's basically that. So now I'm going to put it all back on and I'll see you then. Right, got the brake master cylinder back on. Also gave it a little bit of a clean while I was there. So, whoop, nice and clear. I've not put any brake fluid in it yet because there's no point. When someone else comes to help me bleed the brakes, I'll do it then. Yeah, so I gave it a little bit of clean. I think that's basically it for the video today. I forgot to charge the battery on the camera, so it's flashing red at the moment, which means it's going to die. I've got a whiteboard to go up on the wall, so I think the rest of the day I'm just going to go around it, work out what I need to do, and put it on the list. Yeah, so that's basically it for today. Yeah, there's Bobby enjoying himself with a bone. How lovely. So yeah, I think tomorrow I'll come back up here and we'll get cracking on what he's doing. So I'll see you tomorrow. Right, it's a few days later. Back onto the Fiesta. The plan today really is to kind of adjust the suspension because I don't know if you can see from the camera, but it's slightly lopsided on that side. That side's lower and that side's higher. So hopefully it's just spring like not sitting properly. We shall see. Yeah, rear bearings and then just a general check on the underside, just as something I can write on my list. I've put a new board up. You've got matching blue and red for the colours. Yeah, so that's basically the plan, just to tinker away with this more and go from there. Yeah, the only annoying thing about these axle stands is they're so big that you have to jack it up about a mile. So I need to get some little smaller ones. But that's this one off. This one's the actual good one. No play at all in it really. I don't know. I might just leave this one, to be honest. Yeah, I'll get the other side off and we'll go from there. Right, I don't know how well you can see this, but see this like sealed, dust seal kind of thing? That was like 3mm up. So I've tapped it down, and then when I put it back on and push it tight with my finger, it's pretty nice and tight really, and the bearings look pretty good. So I'm just gonna tighten it up a little bit and see what it's like. Yeah, see, that's got no play in it now. Yeah, so I'm happy with that for the time being. Definitely no play in it anymore. At least I can use the bearings if these do go bad, or I know the reality I should change them, but I can't be bothered really, to be honest. These ones seem alright. I mean, if later on down the line I've always got them spares, whatever. Right, this handbrake's a bit dodgy though. Right, just had a quick look underneath it. I'll show you what I found. Nothing major really, but I'll show you, look. I don't know how much you can see under here. Right, where's the torch? Right. If you have a look on this, up this spring, top of the spring mount, you can see, what can you see? That the original top mount bush thing is still up there. Can you see that? Can you see it just up there? Yeah, so that's obviously causing it to be a few 15mm higher. The handbrake cable, as you can see, is a bit slack, so I'm going to have to tighten that. What else while we're here? This car's been painted with a, I don't know what it is, it's like this black stuff, and it's done a really good job of protecting it. If you look at that copper pipe there, put it focus, look at that. That's like 38 years old, but it looks brand new. You can see where it's chipped off, but the majority of the car is like really good. There's a few like bits where it's obviously chipped off over the years. And then one thing I've got to do is change this rubber pipe. I'm going to put like what I done on the Escort, a copper one down it because I don't like this one. So yeah, that's under the old Fiesta. Right, well I got the old rubber top mount thingy off, you see that? And I've slightly adjusted the handbrake. It's basically right at the end of the adjuster. So I've tried it a few times and it seems alright. So hopefully that should do. Worst case scenario, I just buy a new cable and chuck that on. It's only a few minute job. Right, as I've done all that now, what I'm going to do is bleed the rear brakes as I've got it in the air, and it kind of makes sense. So yeah, I don't know how I'll film this. I might just put the camera and let it, I don't know really, because it's pretty boring and quite long-winded. Right, bled the brakes, ended up doing the fronts as well, just because I did, basically. All 4 brakes pretty good. The pedal feels pretty firm now. Obviously I can't test it at the moment, but yeah, at least I've got fluid coming out of all of each and they all feel pretty good. Yeah, the camera battery's a bit low, so probably going to be the end of it today. Just adjust the suspension maybe. I noticed there's a big difference in the coilovers where the thread things are. Yeah, so I'll be up here tomorrow, try to get some more done, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.